I am Richard Simile, and I'm a professor at MUBS, specifically at the MBARARA Regional Campus. By God's grace, I happen to be the chief or the head of the regional campus here at MBARARA.
I'm Dr. Pontius Jarugaba. I started teaching at MUBS in 2001, and I began as a teaching assistant.
My name is Joseph Kazova. I'm an alumni of MUBS MBARARA campus. I was admitted undergraduate. That was 2007-2008.
I'm Nankunda Gordon. I joined Makerere University Business School MBARARA campus in 2007, and I was pursuing a 4-year course in business administration, majoring in finance.
I'm by name of Muhereza Aman, and I was a student at MUBS MBARARA campus 2014 to 17.
I'm called Moses Asima, General Manager in Farmers Saccos. I'm a former student of MUBS Makerere University Business School MBARARA campus, and I joined the institution in 2011 for Bachelor of Business Administration.
My name is Christina Twine. I studied from MUBS the year 2010 to 2013. I was doing a Bachelor of Business Administration.
Anthony Binomucha is my name. I joined MUBS 2012 to pursue a bachelor's degree in procurement and supply chain management.
I'm Rogers Nwagaba. I joined MUBS in 2014 for my bachelor's in procurement and supply chain management.
My name is Atwine Dominic. I went to Makerere University Business School MBARARA Regional Campus since 2012. I did a bachelor's degree in human resource management.
My name is Ronald Regan Alfred. I went to MUBS 2012 when I was doing my diploma in business administration, accounting option.
I am Richard Simile, and I'm a professor at MUBS, specifically at the MUBS MBARARA Regional Campus. By God's grace, I happen to be the chief or the head of the regional campus here at MBARARA. But most importantly, I want to tell you, viewers, that I happen to be one of the pioneer members who joined this institution in 2006, that is the 21st of December. We have moved a journey up to now. I started as a teaching assistant. I was promoted to the position of assistant lecturer, then to lecturer after I finished my master's degree. Then when I did my PhD, I was then promoted to the position of senior lecturer. Apparently, I'm an associate professor at MUBS. And like I have told you, I serve as a chief. We have moved a wonderful journey together with our students, and we have tried as much as possible to benefit the society. We have graduated over 2,000 students, but most importantly, with the quality degrees they are serving. One thing I want to talk about is the background. Yes, like I've told you, we started in 2006 with only 61 students, 4 staff, and 1 administrator and 1 security guard. But as I talk, we are now over 107 staff. And then we also have over 1,200 students. So we are really proud for the journey that we have moved with our staff, with our students. I want to thank my team that we have moved together with in this journey. We have journeyed a wonderful cause, and in this whole cause that we have done, we have in a very special way been able to appreciate the work that has been done by the alumni team. So on that note, I want to thank the alumni team. The alumni are these students that have been finished here at the university and have joined the field to give back to the campus. There are a number of reasons. All they do is mainly a volunteer work that they are doing, but most importantly, the organizing team or the team leaders have done a tremendous contribution to this noble agenda of the alma mater. So I want to thank the organizing committee led by the chairman, Mogumia, the treasurer, who's at the same time the mobilizer, Ronald Reagan. We have Rogers, we have Anthony, we have Soki Hassan, we have Christine. We have very many others on board. I want to thank you so much. We are really so proud of you guys. We really trust the work that you have done, and coming on board to be as one coherent team and coming back to give back to MUBS MBARARA Regional Campus is a wonderful and remarkable contribution that you're making. So on behalf of MUBS and on behalf of the principal, who is actually very happy, Professor Moses Muhwezi, we are so grateful, and I have had a series of discussions with him about the Alumni MBARARA chapter. I can tell you, or I bring you the good news from him, that the appreciation is overwhelming for the organization, for the concentration, for the noble cause that you have offered in making sure that this emerges a success. So my dear colleagues, the alumni, we welcome you on board. I know the mobilization has not been easy. I want to thank the institutions that have gathered with us, that have come on board to buy even tables. We have Ebo Sacco, we have Moshanga Sacco, we have Ruvinde Sacco, we have Nyakaira People's Sacco, we have many others. Coming on board to bring that item called the table setting has also made it a success, and we cannot take it for granted. So we want to thank you so much, but most importantly, to say one or two words, that as you come on board on this alma mater agenda, let us know that it is volunteer work that we're doing. I am reliably informed that you have all intentions of constructing the alumni block. You are aware that the district has given us land. The title is already secured. So once we start construction, we shall expect that the alumni block be put courtesy of the alumni chapter, MBARARA. Otherwise, as a campus, as an institution at large, we thank you so much. Lastly, I want to thank in a very special way the main campus, or the central alumni chapter, led by my brother Patrick Onene Zaga, who I am very sure is with us today here, and the team, Sarah and the like. We thank you so much for allowing us to take up the noble cause as the MBARARA chapter. I have had discussions with you. We expect that we shall continue to pursue the alumni chapters. Here I mean the MBARARA campus chapter, the other campuses that would help us in going through or getting to the entire country and getting back our students. Now, to you, our former students and the alumni, we just cannot thank you enough. We are so proud of you. We believe in you. And we know that with you, Makerere University Business School will shine to the highest. And I want to again assure you that we shall work closely with you. We shall ensure that we pursue your agenda of the alma mater. We shall support you in whatever you're trying to do. And we shall ensure that whatever you want to do in this campus or on this campus or at Makerere University Business School, we are with you. So by far, I am highly optimistic that all this will be pursued to the last dot. I want to wish you all the best, and I want to tell the others that may not have made it today, this occasion, let us mobilize as much as possible to ensure that we bring on board all the alumni. Members, you cannot miss out having such a network. These networks are very, very, very crucial in your lifestyle, and having them is really a big add to what you're doing. I thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
I'm Dr. Pontius Byarugaba. I started teaching at MUBS in 2001. I began as a teaching assistant until I raised up to the director. And I was appointed the director of MUBS MBARARA campus in 2014. When I came to MBARARA, I found there were very many challenges. Actually, in the first 3 months, I had to face a strike because there were very many challenges with the campus. and I had to study these problems quietly and made sure that I solved them one by one. One of the major challenges was the performance of students, and I found the failure rate at 65%. I worked upon it until it stabilized at 14%. That is when I was leaving the office. So I made sure that I worked upon the academic performance as the center as a center issue to stabilize the MBARARA campus. And as of now, MBARARA campus is really shining. We even had to produce the best student in the whole of Makerere. And you know, we also had to influence the students to perform very well by giving jobs to those who would get first class, because we never had first class here. But as of now, we have very many students that get first class degrees. And we have influenced business around Kacheka. We have influenced business around Chiyanja. And very many Saccos actually have gained from our training in Mubs. We have very many organizations around MBARARA Western Uganda who have got our students as their employees, and we are proud of that. We know we have done it, and we want to assure whoever is listening to us that we are doing a very good job. We have improved the capacity of teaching. As I speak now, we have 6 PhDs. We never had them the time I came here. Actually, there are 8 PhDs with 3 professors as I speak. And we have very many more training on PhD and master's program to build the capacity so that we can be able to handle the students that are supposed to be gaining knowledge that will enable them to succeed in their workplace. You know, alumni is a very important aspect in a school life. And one has to come back and maybe give back to where he studied from. Check whether the institution is still productive as they left them. Perhaps maybe the students who have studied from the university could come back and encourage the students who are there, and even give back to the institution, because we have given them knowledge and they have gained this knowledge and have used it to advance in terms of life, in terms of financial resources, in terms of family life, so we are asking the alumni, please come and join your friends. We have those alumni who are led by Regan Mugumya Ronald and Regan Ronald. They have tried their best. We had the first and second alumni. This is the third, and we are really calling upon you, those who have not yet, got in the view of the alumni. We want to show to the world that MBARARA campus can begin the alumni and move the campus far away. When you check world over, the Yale University, Harvard University, they are being, powerful because of the alumni. So we are calling upon you to join the alumni of Mubs MBARARA campus so that we can be able to make a difference. For me, sincerely, I came to MBARARA campus knowing that I was coming to serve students. And what I am proud about now, students love themselves. Students are good. They are very well behaved. Their academic performance now is very perfect, and it is what I am proud about. As I left Mubs MBARARA campus, the position of the director, I really wanted the MBARARA campus academic performance to remain high, because we have lifted the bar high and we need to remain there. Mubs is an institution that is good to their staff. Mubs really has a very good working environment. It nurtured me, it educated me, it elevated me to a level where I became the director of a campus. And I love it because of that, because they tap into your potential so that you can be able to give maximally what you have.
My name is Gume Joseph Kazova. I'm an alumni of MUBS MBARARA campus. I was admitted for undergraduate. That was 2007/2008. Then after that, I also went back for an MBA. That was 2014-2015. And currently, I'm working as the Chief Executive Officer of EBO Sacco, which is one of the leading financial cooperative in Uganda, and which has been recently licensed and supervised by Bank of Uganda. So as a general manager or CEO of EBO, my cardinal role is actually to make sure there's regular coordination of activities of the institution, and in a way that there's effectiveness and efficiency, and assurance that the mission and vision of the institution are met. Yes, of course, during my time at MUBS in MBARARA, that's the time I come from NCBS with a diploma. So when they opened the MBARARA MUBS campus, we were among the pioneers. One thing that struck my mind and now still fresh is that the freshers ball, where we intermingled with many people and we enjoyed. There was a lot of networking, socializing, and enjoying with other fellow colleagues. So it was so memorable, and it is still stick in my mind up to now.
Yeah, Nankunda Gordon. I joined Makerere University Business School, MBARARA campus in 2007, and I was pursuing a 4-year course in business administration, majoring in finance. 2007, when I joined, I was a branch manager. Shortly after 1 year, I was promoted to the level of a CEO. I'm currently the CEO of Mushanga Sacco since 2008. Whenever you mention MUBS, MBARARA campus, I remember that time when Makerere University and Makerere University Business School were pulling ropes on issues to do with the autonomy. MUBS wanted to be independent. Makerere was saying it cannot happen, and we had joined. So we were studying during a period when we were not certain of whether we shall attain our degrees. So it haunted us, and would engage the administration of MUBS to give us the assurance. And we thank the administration because they assured us that we would get our degrees. And the person who used to bother too much was the current director, who used to take us in accounts, Professor Chisimile. But he would confidently tell us that you people, you'll be given your degrees because this is a government institution. We thank God, everything was resolved, and after 4 years, we were awarded our degrees from Makerere University. But up to today, those wounds have never healed from most of us. Yeah, by that time, of course, like any other starting campus, there was nothing much. But for example, I remember those wooden canteens where we would get lunch from. I don't know whether they are still there. They were in front of the MUBS MBARARA campus building. We would go there for food sometimes, which was not suitable by that time. And sometimes we would walk down to Web Corner to look for what to eat. And then we had to come back. And then, of course, I cannot forget the other wall that was between Makerere and MUBS. So the conditions were not as they are today. What they helped me in is that they sharpened me professionally. The way they were doing their business made me what I am up today.
I'm by name of Muhereza Amwan, and I was once a student at MUBS MBARARA campus 2014 to 17. I graduated in 2018, and now I'm working with MBARARA Sacco as general manager. At the same time, Vision Bearer, because I'm the one who started this Sacco. some of you are working while studying. And I was also working while studying. So I was not fan of those events, but it was one event. I may call it event because I'm a born again. We had a service at campus headed by Mushabe Bernard from Montare as chaplain. So before I joined the campus, people used to say that at campus there is a life, there is no people knowing God. So when I reached there, I was like, will I manage since I'm a born again? But having that service, I was so happy knowing that I'm in the right place with the right people.
I'm called Moses Asimwe, General Manager at Wind Farmers Saccos. This is an institution located in Rubinde Ruhumba Town Council, MBARARA District. I'm a former student of MUBS, Makerere University Business School, MBARARA campus. And I joined the institution in 2011 for Bachelor's of Business Administration. The most memorable moment I still remember while I was at the MUBS is my first day at the university. Of course, being accepted as a new student and allowed to join the institution, it's a memorable moment which I cannot forget to tell. It was very fantastic. I joined a team of many students from different institutions, and we really shared different ideas, so I cannot forget that.
Anthony Binomugisha is my name. I joined MUBS 2012 to pursue a bachelor's degree in procurement and supply chain management. I came back 2017 as a lecturer. Then in 2020, I enrolled for a Master of Science in procurement and supply chain management. During my stay at campus, I served as a GRC, a Minister for Education and ICT, and then I later became the Guild President 2014-2015. Currently, I'm serving as the General Secretary for the MUBS MBARARA Campus Alumni Fraternity. Yeah, in 2012 to 2016, the students' numbers were many. So we'd have our classes from 8 to midday. Then at 2 p.m., we'd all converge at the generator house behind the finance office. That's where we'll do our discussions from. And seriously to tell you, not me alone, but most of the students, that was one of the favorable spots that we had here at campus, because it made us what we are now.
My name is Christina Twine. I studied from MUBS the year 2010 to 2013. I was doing a Bachelor of Business Administration and I majored in finance during my third year. I currently work with MBARARA University of Science and Technology and a Master Grants Office as a project coordinator. I happen also to work with Crystal Events, where I happen to have some of my workmates as MUBS students. I happened to have a discussion group that I enjoyed most, and it was a group of 5 or 6. We used to meet at Comfort Inn, a place in MBARARA town. Being an evening class, we never used to have enough time in the school, so we would meet outside the campus at Comfort Inn. In that group, everyone had their roles. Sylvia was the chief discussant. Amos was the elder. He used to tell us the words of elders to put us back online. I was the chief advisor as usual for that group. Johnny was in charge of the meals, and Agre was always to put us back online whenever we feel like we want to sleep when we are discussing. We had Francis, who was the prayer leader. We normally called him Father. We used to lead prayers as we discuss. So whenever we meet, we maintained our group, and whenever we meet, we bring back memories, we reconnect and relive our favorite moments of the school that was.
I'm Rogers Nwagaba. I joined MUBS in 2014 for my bachelor's in procurement and supply chain management, and in 2020 I joined MUBS for my master's MSc in procurement and supply chain management, and currently I'm working with MUBS as a lecturer. I teach at MUBS. During my start MUBS, we had moments, we had our sports, and I remember the best hangout for us was our discussion group. We had a group of 10 people where we could read from, and every time to the canteen outside the university. That's why we used to meet nearly every day and all the time. And maybe, being teenagers then, we used to also to enjoy Majestic, or what we call Vision Empire, and to go and socialize with people in town.
My name is Atwine Dominic. I went to Makerere University Business School, MBARARA Regional Campus since 2012 up to, I think I took some good span up to 2021, of which I did a bachelor's degree in human resource management. That was from 2012 to 2015. I graduated in 2016. Then after that, I went back for a master's, did a master of business administration, majoring in human resource management, and of which I graduated in 2021. And currently, I'm working with MBARARA City Council as a principal human resource officer and secretary to the City Service Commission. While we at MUBS, we used to have several sports that would actually engage students. Students used to network through maybe clubbing. Those days we used to have Class Vegas. It was one of the booming in Imbalala. We had the hits of that time. It was so nice. And we used to have several events, football and entertainment. We used to play with our fellow institutions, MAST, BSU. Surely we enjoyed those moments.
My name is Ronald Reagan Alfred. I went to MUBS 2012 when I was doing my diploma in business administration, accounting option. After graduation 2014, I applied for a bachelor's degree, which I again came back in 2015. Bachelor's of business administration, accounting option. I graduated in 2018. Later, I came back for my master's, and currently I'm in my second year doing MBA or master's in business administration, accounting option. Currently, I work as the head of credit at MBARARA Saccos, and under the alumni, I am the current treasurer and the volunteer coordinator of the Alumni MUBS MBARARA campus. When I was at MUBS MBARARA, I remember a sport that I still remember and still fresh in my mind it is the cultural gala. This cultural gala could bring a lot of people, a lot of cultures, and it was very enjoyable, where different cultures could compete with different classes, and it could bring a lot of joy. The way you could expect a winner, by the fact that when it comes the end, things could change.
And so still memorable is of course being among the pioneers of that campus, but also most importantly, seeing this campus moving from good to great and producing quality products who are able to actually come and cause impact, especially in the community. So of course, working for various institutions and making sure there is socio-economic development in the institution. That is very, very key. And I think I attribute this one majorly this campus, which is a MBARARA MBARARA campus.
There are certain situations, for example, including the graduation day. That is a very fantastic moment I can mention. Walking on the graduation in front of friends and parents for the hard struggles that we had passed through during the course of our studies. I can also mention some events like elections, where my best friend Beach Dennis won the elections. There are also certain events including sports and competitions whereby we won matches and so many games. These are moments which I cannot forget really while I was at the university.
Special moments at MUBS, it was the graduation day, the day that carried us to Makerere University, Kampala campus, where we had our graduation. And those days, studying from MBARARA, you would not think that you are actually a Makerere University student. But the graduation day was really exciting, where we had to carry our parents to Kampala to witness the graduation ceremony. We were so proud of that.
The 2014 Culture Gala that we held at the Posh. I can't forget that day because that's an opportunity where I, then Onan Tsasirwe, who is now the manager, Post Bank MBARARA, and Sendaura Moses, who is now in South Africa, we are all contesting to become the guild presidents. And that day, we are given an opportunity to speak to students. You know, very many students were there. We all aired out our views, our manifestos. Then the following morning, that's when voting took place. We were 3 candidates and I won them with 3 votes. I can't really forget that.
Personally, I think I have a lot of memory, and one of them is my the time I contested as a guild president. It was one of the amazing moments, whereby I was coming from my first year, you can imagine, and won an election, and it was really interesting. So I happened to be a guild president, and sure, it's one of the good moments I enjoyed in my first year.
I had a moment that was really interesting for me, and that was the guild elections of 2016-2017, where I contested as a guild president. It was a race that I won as a candidate, but it showed me love. It showed me support from people and community. It showed me how the university is bonded, and by the way, I never had a win that it was a big margin. No, it was a very close margin. We are 3 candidates, and I think one of like 4 votes to have the victory. But it was a moment that, you know, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the university, its operations, the student challenges, and basically, as a leader, I got a chance to serve and that was my best moment.
Absolutely, I'm still proud of I being the leader of the Accounting Association of Makerere University, that is the SAM. The time that I was trusted to lead the students of Makerere University Business School, MBARARA campus, I was very proud because not everyone can be given that opportunity to lead these people. And I can say that I enjoyed it because I could not sleep, because time could come when every student was now calling, asking for something that is needed in accounting. I could make sure that I am always updated. I'm always in the library to see how things can happen, or I can help anyone who calls me.
Yeah, this alumni reunion and association, they are very, very good for an individual, any person who has left the campus, because you can still interact with your old or alumni, hobbies and OGs. But most importantly, it is an avenue for networking. And through these networks, you're able to, of course, get some opportunities, either job opportunities. You can even also work opportunities, consultancies and the rest. So it's actually good.
I attended the first reunion of MUBS campus, MBARARA alumni, and the alumni were given a chance. First of all, I was part of the people who shared experience with the students who are still pursuing their studies. So telling them what we went through, telling them what we are going through, encouraging them, inspiring them, and motivating them. So the thing is so inspiring. Then I looked at the networking itself, because I met there people, very important people, whom I didn't know that passed through MUBS MBARARA campus. So we shared contacts, we talked, and up to this time, we are still doing business and helping each other, and the bondage increased from that time. Then I also appreciated the alumni contributing, giving ideas, the administration of the campus, on how best the campus can be run to produce responsible citizens. So it was a positive experience, which I feel, given a chance, I should not miss.
It is a very paramount event, obviously. There is always enjoyment. There is always making good friendship, relationship, and networks. Of course, being an institution with a large number of students, this is a situation where we are able to benefit by creating and having useful professional and social networks.
I've really attended the last two reunion events, the first one and the second one, and we are looking forward to attend the third one. But the last two events were really memorable, where we had to reconnect and relive and meet our old friends. The first one, we were launching the reunion, and the second one, we were recognizing our pioneers of the MUBS MBARARA campus. So it was really exciting to meet our old friends.
We have attended alumni because I happen to be the vice chairperson of the alumni committee for MUBS MBARARA Regional Campus, and we are going to have our third reunion. And the first reunion was a startup. We are benchmarking, and it was a bit fair. Then the second one, the season 2, it was really wonderful. We are appreciating our leaders, who made us, you know, our pioneers who actually initiated the spirit of education at MOBS. You can imagine in the regional centers, and of which now the campus has grown into big numbers. You can imagine the skills have really grown in this region. So surely we hope this third season of the reunion is going to be a blast and is going to rekindle MOBS MBARARA Regional Campus.